What's
y'all?
up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up,
What's
y'all?
good?
What's up,
What's good?
y'all? What's good? It was goody. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the first ever episode of the B.K.E podcast, where we talk about pretty much everything, man. Um, I'm your host, CJ, aka Tunes. These my boys, Play, Jug. Say what's up with everybody, man.
What's
Yeah,
goody,
what's
people?
good?
What's good? What's good?
Hey, nothing, man. We've been planning this podcast for the longest now, so now we's able to get this thing up and running. But we just gonna get it cracking. We gonna get it cracking solid. So pretty much what the podcast is pretty much for is we got together. We're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna have a few special guests. I got a special guest for y'all later.
Yeah.
That's later on. That's later on. Want to pretty much have a segment pretty much called business of the day, business of the day, where we get a few entrepreneurs, local entrepreneurs, in the area to talk about their business and how can they find them. So we got a lot planned for y'all. We got a lot to talk about today. We just gonna get it cracking. Play, Jug, y'all can introduce yourselves. Let the people know who y'all are. You don't get shot now.
it's your
Hey,
it's your boy
live on radio.
live. What's goody, y'all? Man, what's good? My name Juggy, as you can see, straight out of DC. Hanging with the fellas. Get this podcast popping and cracking.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm Play, better known as Kendrick, man. Out here in H Town,
Alrighty. So we pretty much gonna get it squared and cracking. Pretty much we here. So let's get it. Let's get it on the road. So pretty much we gonna get it. We gonna start off with something mellow. Which is pretty much life in quarantine. This has been a scene for unforeseen circumstances. So who would have thought that we've been in quarantine for this long. The coronavirus then took us by storm. You know,
Yeah, it did.
um,
Yeah, it did.
you know, a lot of people lost their jobs. They lost their
speaking
jobs,
matter.
finances.
I'm gonna say something about that. Speaking of life of quarantine, out here in Houston, man, we got this thing called the Houston Rodeo, and one of the people that had it, I was there. So yeah,
It's scary, right?
yep. Not knowing if I walked past him, shook his hand, bumped him, he probably coughed and kind of bumped me a little bit. Yeah, it's a lot. Then on top of that, a few cops had it, not knowing which tent that I went to, the cop that was there that had it. So yeah,
Wow, that's crazy. So yeah, man. So Jug, how's life been since the pandemic happened?
Man, I don't even know where to start at with that shit, bro. It's just crazy, man. Like I don't even know. Forever, I don't even know where to start at. Like what ever since it been I don't need though, man. Life been crazy, period. But since this COVID shit hit, man, it's been trifling. You might as well say trifling. Shit is hard
Man,
out here, man. I
man, who you
done
telling? It's
been through
been
like three
crazy.
jobs. Yeah, been through three jobs since this COVID shit happened. This shit is crazy. Happy to
That
still have one though. Happy to have one.
look, man, look. But let me tell you something. Since this quarantine has happened, and me, not having a job at the moment and stuff like that, it's been stressful. You know what I'm saying? But it actually allowed me to do other things while I am in quarantine, like
yeah.
start my
While the world is in
businesses.
chaos,
Oh, no bull. It definitely is. You ain't
Hey
never
man,
lied.
hey look, y'all my boys. Of course I'm aware of y'all, man. This is what we do. This is what we do.
Right.
But yeah, man. Like mostly, like I've been working on starting my businesses. I got two businesses that I'm working on starting. And then not alone that, it's with this podcast. I actually really nabbed down and got into the sports industry as far as becoming a sports journalist and a sports analyst with pigskin.com. That's been very good so far. I've been doing that for like 6 months now. And then now, I got my own podcast now, for sports for the Washington football team. So things been looking on the up and up. And just when all this stuff over, I plan to keep on doing it. That's where we at.
Right. Quick question: what good habits have y'all picked up since we've been on this quarantine and all this crazy shit?
More drinking.
Smoking, not until
I said positive things, man. I
Positive
said
things.
positive.
Positive
Shit.
things is not taking things so seriously. Things could have been very much worse.
Right.
With this pandemic and everything, and this could have been like a complete lockdown. How it has been, in other parts of the country where you literally couldn't go anywhere. And you couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything. If you were caught, you were detained. And that was like actually strict in a lot of other countries. So I've learned, one of the habits is, not letting things frustrate me so much, and
Right.
it's been great. So, I can't complain so far, man. How about y'all? What good habits y'all picked up?
Man,
dealing with
I
the
got.
public.
I like that one. I like that one.
Dealing with the public.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. But nah, man, I ain't really too much doing nothing for real. Probably picked up a hobby on these damn RC cars.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your RC cars that you
Yeah, I'm
that
thinking
you was
about
telling
looking
me
into
about.
buying another one now.
Right, right, right. So how that's been working out for you?
Not bad, man. This thing is like a fucking real vehicle, to be honest with you. It's a hell of a hobby to pick up, but it's an expensive one too. I ain't gonna lie to you. So it's pretty
Yeah,
fun though. It
yeah.
keeps me
That is
balanced,
true.
man. It keps you balanced, man.
Yeah, that is true. Very true.
Life
Very
in
true.
quarantine, if you ain't doing shit, you're gonna be a drunk. You're gonna be a drunk, weed head, or something you don't want to be, man.
Man,
It can go a lot of ways, man. You
it's
just
been
gotta stay focused,
stressful.
man. Yeah,
It's
it
been
definitely is.
stressful. So we're gonna keep this thing moving, man. While we talking about COVID, we can talk about one of the biggest things that did get affected, and that's sports.
Huh,
Uh,
huh.
the NBA, the NFL, baseball, soccer, everything came at a standstill. And it was pretty much like a domino effect. Once
Right.
once more major league companies, um, pretty much stopped doing what they're doing, then everything just fell in line. And we gotta have our sports. We were everybody who's really deep
We
down in
do need
sports was
our
like,
sports,
man, what
man.
we
We
supposed to do?
definitely do.
What are we supposed to
Yep.
do? Why we in quarantine? We can't watch sports. So what are we supposed to do? So um, sports and COVID. I mean, the NFL. I mean, the NBA has did a very good job. They did. Hey, bro, let me tell you something, man. They did a very good job with this
That
bubble
bubble shit
situation.
worked. That bubble
Yeah,
actually worked for them.
hell yeah. Like I was like, at first when it happened, I was like, man, that bubble ain't gonna work. That bubble ain't gonna work. But they had a successful half a
They had
season
a plan.
and
And
a
the NBA
successful
commissioner had
playoffs
his
and
plan. He had that shit planned out.
yeah, just sucks that the Lakers had to win, but but the Lakers won, and we was glad to see the Lakers winning, because of the whole fact of you know Kobe, may God rest his soul.
Yeah, they had
You
to
know,
bring one back for the Bean man.
yeah. I mean, I was like, all right, I'm with it. I'm with it. Rest in peace, Kobe. All right, cool. We got a Lakers fan over there, though.
Yeah, the one that's all quiet and shit, Lakers fan and shit.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, y'all gotta let y'all talk, man. Y'all, I don't want to overwhelm. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Lakers.
look, man, look. Hey, look. Open it up.
I mean, I'm glad the boys won, man. They haven't won since, well, you can pretty much say since Kobe retired, man.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely. I agree.
It was
I
definitely
definitely
they was
agree.
definitely due for one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was time. It could have went either way, but they wanted to bring home one for LA, and hey, you know what I'm saying? It's
hell
all
yeah.
good. Even though I'm in Houston, I'm a Lakers fan and a you know, 49ers fan. So yeah, I love
So
Kelly.
what do you say that do you guys feel anyway about how, what sports didn't really handle it the way they should have handled it early? Like what major league sports company, sports franchise do y'all think that, didn't really handle it properly in the beginning to where now things are starting to get a little bit scary.
Right. I don't know. I would say I really don't keep up with too much of the soccer and the baseball and the hockey and all that. I
Right, right,
mainly
right, 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 right,
basketball and
right.
football. And for what I see, football was the least prepared. The NFL was the least prepared.
Yeah, and you would think, hey man, look, bro, I was like, oh, they're gonna
Yeah,
be alright with all this pandemic stuff happening in March. The NFL gonna be alright, but it only takes one.
That's all it takes. And then and look at him now. Like I forgot. I think it was the dude from the Saints, Manuel Sanders. He
Facts.
he just got diagnosed with COVID and shit.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. It's a few players that didn't got. It's too many to name, but
Yeah.
it's quite a few. You can't even count on one hand how many got the virus now, and they got to reschedule games. And
Mm-hmm.
matter of fact, the Titans and I forgot who they was gonna play with the Patriots. I think it was
Yeah,
the Patriots.
yeah,
Yeah,
with the
they
with
had
the
they had to
Patriots.
reschedule it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think it was two games.
Uh-huh. It was the Titans and the Steelers game too. So hey, look, man, soon I think, the Titans is what opened everything up, because now, it spreads. It spreads.
Yeah, yeah,
So, at this point you
like
gotta ask
wildfire
yourself.
too.
Exactly. Exactly. Um, so I mean, I just wish that the NFL would have done better, but
they gonna get it right, man. It's all like
Last minute.
the
Yeah,
CEO, the vice president of the NFL. They got to come together and you know figure out a plan,
gotta do something.
just like the NBA, because the NBA wasn't no, oh, we're gonna do this way. Now they had to think about it.
Right. Facts. 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 And I feel the same way about it, but what can you do?
nobody. I ain't taking nothing away from none of the other teams or taking shit away from the NFL, but it seemed like everybody was more prepared for it.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, it seemed like everybody else, NBA, Major League Baseball, Major League Soccer, NHL, it seemed like everybody else was more prepared for
Man,
it than
I
the NFL
definitely
was.
agree. I definitely agree, my dude. Like, I'm like,
But you
Too
got
much
to
money.
remember the NBA and the NFL. The NFL got what 32 teams,
mm-hmm,
Yeah, NFL
and
32.
and the NBA got what damn, I can't even think of the number right now.
I can't even
mm-hmm,
remember. I can't even remember how many they got.
yeah, yeah,
But you got to remember, it's 30. You got a team that has actual physical contact and one that really doesn't take as much. But you got to remember, the more you sweat, the more your pores open, and you might be past somebody that's on the court or one of the refs on the court. You
oh
get
yeah,
it, and then you got the NFL players. Like, you got to be right here in their face at the
right.
line. And you catch the ball, somebody hit you. You breathing the same air they doing.
I tell you, man, people don't understand that, bro.
But
Hey, did y'all see
for,
that
for
concept? Not to cut you off, did y'all see the concept of that COVID football helmet?
Yeah, I did,
I I didn't get a chance
and
to look at that.
and
Bro, I don't know how they was gonna do that. That shit
yeah,
looked like
like
he was in a motorcycle helmet.
yeah,
It look
and
like who?
so
Like he was in a motorcycle helmet.
there are some players who are actually wearing a helmet, during the season. There are some
Oh,
players who's actually, yeah. There's some players
he
who
was in
are
that
actually
helmet?
wearing it. Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah. There are some players who's actually wearing that helmet with the whole plexiglass and everything all that on their face. You know what I'm saying? But it's whatever. I think it looks stupid. but
Yeah, it do. But if does it but the thing is, do it actually work though? Like for real, like do it actually work?
Like, yeah, well, I want to know the percentage of somebody catching that.
Catching COVID
right,
from the helmet. because
Yeah.
how I look at it is all that coughing and huffing and puffing from you running back and forth up the field, and you might hit a dude too hard, knock his mouthpiece out,
Mm-hmm.
spit go flying and shit. Nah, it's just it's just a whole lot with that, man. But like I said, I don't think the NFL did a bad job. It's just they wasn't fully prepared.
I
That's what
agree,
I about that.
and I totally agree. I mean, so I mean, I guess we'll see at this point. We're gonna keep the ball rolling. So let's talk a little bit about this election that's going on so far.
Oh Lord.
Man, oh man, next you
Oh,
gonna
man.
need that next.
I mean,
Next.
hey, look.
We
I
next
don't.
that.
Yeah, man, I don't really want to get into it, but I gotta do it because I want to see, where everybody else here is at. This election has been very, very comical. Here's the thing, like I like Bernie Sanders, but I don't think he would have lasted a whole term. You gotta see Obama when he first in his first term and how he went from black to salt and pepper in the span of 4 years. I mean, I get it. It's 4 years. 4 years is still a lot of time, but
Yeah, it is.
it's a stressful job. It's a stressful job. And it's gonna put some years on you. And
Yeah, fuck years. That shit might put a couple of 5 to 10 years on your ass.
yeah, and I'm like, look, bruh, hey, bruh, you ain't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. Not at all. You damn sure ain't gonna make it. So I mean, that's pretty much how I feel about this election and stuff like that. With this whole COVID stuff and how they trying to do the election and stuff, it's I don't know. I think they just need to stop the election and just go ahead and choose somebody else. Choose somebody else. What y'all feel about? How y'all feel about this election so
Man,
far?
how I feel about this debacle and this as they would say, this fight over America. This is like a custody battle.
It's our land, man. It's our land.
Right. This shit is like a custody battle. Which part do you want to go to? I don't want to go
Yeah,
to the money you about chuckers.
and it
That
just sucks
be Canada
because
somewhere. I'll
it
be adopted
just
by them.
it just sucks because like who we gonna choose? We gonna choose Sleepy Joe and the Orange Clown. You
I mean,
know,
I'm gonna tell you something about this election, man.
Call that
I
man
don't
an
know.
orange.
I, I don't know if y'all know, man, but Texas had 2.1 million or billion people vote in less than 2 days.
yeah. Texas is a what they call it.
Texas is a Republican state.
Yeah, yeah it's
Always
crazy.
have been. Don't know why, but it always has been.
How is it down there with that election shit?
The line's crazy. I I tried to go vote the other day. They had so many people in front of me. They only let so many people in at a time because
Man, I tell you what I did, man. I got this absentee ballot and I done filled it out and I dropped it off. Ain't no line.
Drop
Ain't
that
no
shit
line.
off.
Yeah, ain't no line. I hate lines. You wanna know why I hate lines? Cause I grew
I hate
up.
lines on the paper.
Yeah. Hey, look, in first grade, I had to write on line paper because I got in trouble a lot. I would not disturb the class 100 times, front and back,
Oh
in
man,
cursive.
I hated that
What?
shit. Have you had to do that on the chalkboard?
Man, it was
Oh boy,
crazy,
don't go back to the green board, man. Golly.
Man, I hated that.
man. But while we talking about this election, we gonna talk about something that's that happened recently that it kind of really baffled me in a way, but we gonna talk about it anyway. Ice Cube, O'Shea Jackson. I mean,
Hey, I'm gonna stay quiet on this topic because due to the fact,
hell, look, I ain't gonna stay quiet. Look,
nah, the
goddamn it.
reason why I said no, hold on. The only reason why I'm gonna say that is because I didn't even want to hear what he had to say for Ice Cube to be like, I'm for Trump. I didn't even hear his interview. I'm scared to hear it because at this point it's like you got so many people, so many of your people looking at you Like, who?
But
What did he just say? Because from what I hear people say, it's just like, oh snap, like Cube is falling off, Cube tripping. What's wrong with Cube? But I never heard what he said, so that's why I said I'll stay quiet because I don't know
Yeah,
too much about it.
I don't know either. So I didn't get a chance to look at it either. So I don't know what to say about it.
man, he is
Inform
crazy.
me on something, Tone. Inform me on something.
So, from what I hear, what happened was he had a plan to create more jobs for African Americans.
Right,
So what he did was he went to both parties. He went to the Democratic Party and he went to the Republican Party to see which one is better. The Democratic Party never returned his call. So of course, Trump got to get the leg up,
right.
and so
So
he
he
was like,
answered
"All
the
right,
phone
cool,"
call.
but and that's when he went public with it and said, "Hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I want to create, more jobs for African American people." And people like, "Oh, Ice Cube, how could you do that? Oh my God, Jesus Christ, you gonna side with Trump? You're a traitor. I'm never gonna listen to you no more." Shut up. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Listen,
I just
and the issue for me is that a lot of people look at these celebrities to be a high influence. Like I get it, they're celebrities. You know what I'm saying? And we all know Ice Cube for what he's known for, but how I see it is, I like to focus what's going on in my backyard. Um, this is why when people are going to go vote, you got to take a look at your ballot.
right.
Don't just go down there and just mark whatever party that you're for, Republican, or Democratic. Actually, take a look at your ballot. I'm not sure if everybody has actually paid attention to this election, but me personally, I pay more attention to what's going on in my city and the city officials and things like that. I pay more attention to that than I pay attention to like, who's running for president and all that stuff. Because at the end of the day, who's going to do something for me? I'm not looking, for the president to to be the first guy that I call. It's going to be my city officials, my ANC member. You know what I'm saying? The council member, the mayor. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So it's just one of those things that it's just one of those things that we're gonna it's just one of those things that we try to this is how I look at it. So I mean, this is how I look at it. I mean, how y'all feel about it?
Tomorrow Sunday, right? Man, just go ahead and play.
Go ahead, play.
Huh?
Go ahead, play.
Quiet man of the group.
I don't know, man. It's just it's like I'm like you, man. A lot of people are probably would me personally be like, bro, like why would you choose Republican instead of Democrat? Like, I want to know what made him say the difference of them two. Like, I want to know what led him to go. Like if they'd have called you back, you'd have said, vote Democrat, but why vote Republican?
Yeah,
But I don't understand that. Like, all because somebody didn't answer the phone, it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna brush y'all off and I'm gonna go way over here to answer their phone. And if they answer the phone, he pick up. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. They chop it up, and then that's the end of the conversation. As vote for Trump. That's not right. You're not giving an equal chance to the people. It's all one
Right.
sided.
yeah, definitely. So I mean, we're gonna move on, right? Because I have one topic that I really want to touch bases on. Hey Jay, we're gonna mute your mic just for a second, all right, bro?
Go ahead.
And this is a topic that I've been talking about a lot for the past 2 weeks. Because it's sort of a touchy topic, and um I look. I don't have it. I don't have any kids. But these two guys
Yeah,
are
lucky
actually
you, man.
fathers.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, lucky you.
These two are actually fathers. You know what I'm saying? So play. Let me ask you this, man. I'm gonna just start off asking this. So what was it like when you learned that you was a father?
It wasn't the point of me learning. It's the point of when you see life of yours being brought to the world. I don't even know how to explain it, man. The emotions was there, man, and you couldn't break it. I don't know, man. It's good to be a father, man, but it's
It's
also
great.
hard too.
Yeah,
It's
it's great.
hard too, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's great.
What about you, Jud? What did you learn from now?
Uh,
Until from the time that you learned on you being a father up until now. What's one of the few things that you really learned?
patience.
Woo-hoo. That's not even in the that shouldn't be in the vocabulary right now, man.
Yeah,
Patience, bruh.
you gotta have
Woo,
patience.
man.
You gotta have it, dog. Because if you don't got the patience,
You would
uh,
never be a successful leader to your kids. I can tell
and
you
then you
that
can't show
truthfully.
them. Then, yeah, on top of that, you ain't gonna be able to show them patience if
Yeah,
you
Yep,
don't have it. They can't learn patience if you don't show it. And then,
yep.
like, and the funny thing though, I do like about it though, is it's like it is, it has its ups and downs, and then it's just all around fun for it. It's a learning experience no matter how long you've been a father. You're always gonna learn something.
I,
Always gonna
I'm
learn something.
I'm telling you, that's kind of a good thing. Like I say, like I was saying in the beginning, man. When you the newborn, man, it'll bring a grown man down to his knees, like, bro, this is mine.
right.
I got to stand tall and raise it. Like I tell my mom and them all the time, or they tell me all the time. I laid that man, and I got to stand tall and raise him.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I live by them words every day.
Mhm. Yeah. Like one question, another question, because this is a question that I was asked by a friend of mine, and he was asking me. He was like, "Man, do you feel that?" He said, "I know you're not a father, but do you feel as though fatherhood in today's era isn't valued as much as it should be?"
Fuck no. I'm sorry for the language.
I'm hey, no lie,
I
it's
mean,
me.
look.
I feel the same way because
No,
they
it ain't.
they don't
Go
they
ahead.
don't they don't they don't see the man perspective of kids. Just like Kevin Hart say, I can raise my kids from the other room.
Yeah.
I'm being serious. I ain't gonna lie. I've done it, man. I got my two kids. I got a boy and a girl. They they're my world, but they know if I get up, it's something wrong. But if I'm yelling from my living room to the bedroom, they know I'm not playing. But if they see me come across that threshold of that room, they get quiet and shut up. Now I don't know what it is about women, how things go with their life, and how children react to it. Like we would know because we not in their shoes. But I know in our perspective, it kind of get brushed off like, yeah, you might be a father, but when it comes to mama, the kids love mama. But now you got some kids out here live for their daddy, live to see their daddy, and love to be around their daddy. Especially my two. My two, every time they see me, is daddy, daddy, daddy. Then when they get here, it's like, oh well, I didn't have my daddy fixed. Now can I go home to mama? You just got here. You don't want to play no more now? Oh, okay. Well, let me call your mama. So
And that's how they
it's good to be a father, man.
yeah. Like that's how my kids are, young. Like we kick the bobo, talk shit, play, have fun, but it's like when they mother come here, it's like I'm nowhere here. I'm not in the house until they want something.
Yeah, they shooting the bird at you. Then it's like you. I'm no. I said, Mama here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, listen, like I said, and I'm always gonna say this because I ain't a parent. You know what I'm saying? But um, I've had, I got a lot of, friends who are, parents, who are fathers for that matter, and you know, I mean, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. like, I feel the same way, bro. And like, I hate to be that guy, right? I hate to be that guy, and
But
I just
nah,
feel this.
it's all good, man. Just all I can say, a man would never be ready for a child like a woman will,
Right.
because it brings out the actual manhood in you. Like it literally brings out the manhood in you. Like that manhood so deep inside of you, you don't even know it's there until you have a child.
All right, we got our special guest in. He just came in. It's my buddy Ray. It's my buddy Ray. We're gonna bring Ray in a second so he can actually, get into this conversation. Now he's actually came in at a very good time. So we're gonna get Ray in here. Ray,
What's up? What's up, fellas?
what's up? What's up with you, man? What's up with you, bruh?
Sit down, Marcus.
Man, it's good to
Came
have you,
hard.
bro. It's good to have you, man. Good to have you. You
Yes,
actually
sir.
came
Yes,
at a
sir.
very good time because this is something that you actually can touch bases on. But before we get into that, go ahead and introduce yourself, man. Like, what do you do? I know you got a business. I'm one of your customers.
Yeah,
But
man.
go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Fellas, everybody, Facebook world or all the media worlds, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens? I'm Ray Bone, one of the co-hosts of WHL Podcast, and also the CEO of SNOU Clothing, and it stands for Success Never Overlooked Us.
Hmm.
Um, Mostly I'm 43. I'm about to be 43 in November 2nd. I'm a father of an 8-year-old daughter. I have a girlfriend. Um, just a cool dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Hard working person. Um, who just believe in starting his own shit. You know what I'm saying? Or helping people and helping other brands start their own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm just out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to represent for our culture. You know, and try to show people the right way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the most well-rounded brother, but I got a little knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always interested in soaking up more knowledge, whether it's from younger cats, men, women, OGs, whoever. If it's a motherfucker teenager or a youngin' out there who know a little more game than me, spread the game. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody want to eat. So
So,
that's me in a nutshell.
yeah, bro. So let me ask you this, man, because we this is what we pretty much talking about right now. Fatherhood in today's era. Like, how do you feel? Like, the question that I was asked is, um, do I think that fatherhood in today's era is being valued as much as it should be?
Um, what do y'all consider like value? How in what aspect? Just overall, or we not or us as fathers not getting our notoriety? What you mean?
I guess what he meant is like notoriety, on a value scale, as far as like just overall, you know, is fatherhood, isn't it? Why isn't fatherhood valued as much as it should be?
Um, to me, I think it's because it's the lack thereof. You know what I'm saying? I think the lack of men in the homes. You know what I'm saying? You got you got women out here nowadays, man. That let's be honest, they don't need no motherfucker, man. Nowadays, they ain't if the father in their life or not, they ain't tripping. However, we all know, us on this screen already know in the back end they really tripping mentally because that's a lot. That's a lot for them to take on. Whether it's with one child or just imagine a woman, you know what I'm saying, raising 2 or 3 children. So um, I think because and to go back to your question, I think because a lot of our brothers is not being taught and or trained to how, saying, how to be that father figure in kids' lives, or
Right.
or it could also could have been, I'm saying, something that had took effect to them when they was a kid. So their lack of guidance, seeing it as a youngin, may have, they say we a lot of kids, they soak up what they see. They're like a sponge. They just
Mm-hmm.
soak that shit up. So some of these cats nowadays, unfortunately, may didn't have a father figure in their home, and they just soaked that shit up as a kid and carried it out, unfortunately, to them being a father. So I think that's another reason why we don't get a lot of notoriety. But
Right.
it's just I think it builds around the systemic too, because what the fuck they doing to us nowadays? One or two things: they locking us up or killing us.
Right.
So we really can't. What I'm saying? Even if we want to
Yeah.
be that
Hey,
motherfucker,
that's some real shit too. Hey,
if we
that's some
want to
real
be
shit
that
though.
positive figure, they taking it away from us because they putting us in that box or they putting us in another box.
And then not even that. Don't forget about these little housing programs. They don't want the siblings living with the family. They don't want the
Exactly.
father living with the siblings.
They
They
want
do
to.
Yep.
not,
They want to keep.
especially when
Yeah,
it comes to
and,
that outside kid.
I'm with you
When it
because you know what, and that goes. Yep, you're right, because they want to put you in that motherfucking system. Whereas though they want to put you in that
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 bracket,
different bracket. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though, oh, we gonna go ahead and slide them right on over there to the bracket with them, with the baby daddy, baby mama. That's why I hate that term. I hate when I don't care if I know you, if I don't know you. I hate when I hear a dude, oh yeah, my baby mama just called me, or my baby father just called me. That shit is trifling. That shit is like
Mm-hmm.
that shit like me hearing nails go across a chalkboard. I hate them terms. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But I mean, and I was about to say, um, another reason why they try to knock out the positivity, because they look at the TV programs. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Cosby Show. I mean, granted, the Cosby Show was an old show, but it
Mm-hmm.
it had
solidified
values. It
it,
had
it,
values.
it solidified black fatherhood and black family values.
Yeah.
I'm saying they don't even air that shit no more. Do they? Do y'all see different word on being read
Hell
on
no.
TV?
Hell no.
Fuck no. You know why? Because it's positivity in the black
Right.
community that they don't want us to see. Look at Bill Cosby. Granted, we know Bill Cosby may have did what he did, and that was years ago. I personally don't think he should be in jail. However, sidebar, another reason why they put his ass in that motherfucker. One, they knew he was about to buy NBC. For two,
And that's
they
Mm-hmm.
knew he was
that
about
was
to
my
start another
only reason
show.
to think of
He's
it.
about to
Yep.
do another show similar to the Cosby Show. It was going to be another successful black family out there. You know what I'm saying? Putting us on that stage, or on that
That
Yeah.
platform,
higher
Yeah.
to
studio
show
where we
us,
at.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
we can do that shit. The only
Right.
the only black show that's still out there, that's barely out there right now, is what? Blackish.
Blackish,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I mean,
Blackish.
so back to your original question, CJ, it's all that shit, man. It's a whole bunch of little pieces of shit that make up a big piece of the problem, why we can't get our positive, what I'm saying, notoriety
Yeah.
as a black father. We had it 8 years, we had it for 8 years straight. Now look what they trying to do to him. They trying to torment this motherfucker name as much as possible. Granted,
Hey,
we all
bro,
know
this shit
Obama was
crazy.
not
Hey,
the
this
best
shit
president.
crazy, bro.
He
This
couldn't
shit
do
Yeah, he
crazy.
right
everything he
though.
wanted
He
to.
right.
However, he solidified a decent black man in the White House that had a good family. You ain't hear nothing about him cheating on his wife. You ain't hear nothing about his motherfucking kids being negative.
Right.
Now look,
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to this man picture, like every other motherfucking president picture is hung up in the White House. Who's not?
Obama.
But
Yep.
y'all gonna hang that pussy grabbing motherfucking picture up there. Trust and believe
Grab
that.
him by
Mm-hmm.
the foot. Grab him by the
Trust
foot.
it. Trust and believe that.
Come on,
Trust
man.
and
Uh,
believe that.
that-
And
they
hey,
about to
bro,
put that. They about
that
to put
shit,
that claim
that
time
shit
orange
wild,
up
bro.
there.
That
They
shit
about to put that
wild.
orange up on that wall.
Hey, that shit wild,
That
bro.
boy
That shit
walking
But I
on
wild.
steel,
mean, again,
man.
it's a fucked up. It's a fucked up thing all around the board for blacks, and not just black men. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays it is it's like we playing a motherfucking game of a cat and mouse or hide and seek. Because
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I can ask each one of you, if y'all get pulled over by the cop the day of tomorrow, God forbid, knock on wood, trust and believe, y'all motherfucking heart gonna be shaking like, man, am I gonna go the fuck home tonight?
Yep. Yep.
I
Hey,
definitely
look.
agree with you on that.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you
That's
something. Let me
supposed
tell
to
you
be.
something.
We supposed to be comfortable and we felt like, oh, hey, he or she is here to protect and serve me.
Yep.
You know, we all should know where these police officers originated from. These motherfuckers were slave catchers.
Exactly. Yeah.
At this point,
Exactly.
I don't believe in justice and protect and serve.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Want
Fuck
to serve
no.
and you're just protecting and serving one race, and that's your race.
And
Look.
so,
They protect and serve on one thing. That motherfucker. That's that badge.
Yeah.
That
right?
badge.
No, no,
What they
yeah,
teach
you
out in the street.
absolutely
They teach
right.
you no snitching out in the street. So you already know they're gonna teach no snitching within the motherfucking police department.
Damn
Come on now.
sure ain't gonna say
Yeah.
nothing about none of their fellow officers doing some petty shit.
Come
But
on now.
going back to the topic at hand, though, to say my piece as the guy who, isn't a father, what I'm saying is, I definitely agree with everything that you guys said, and we talk about this shit all the time, bro. Like, this is a real deep shit, and it's the fact
Yeah.
that, I mean,
All over the place with the topic.
Hey, look, man. This, like I
Go ahead,
said, this is a touchy. This is a topic that just doesn't go in, into one focus. It's a topic that goes into a lot of things. But
Mm-hmm.
I definitely agree with you guys on that answer. As like, as far as like, the fatherhood and shit, because that shit real. But that brings us to this next topic. That pretty much ties it in, and that's black men in America.
Hmm.
And
man. Black
black
man,
men in
black
Huh.
man.
America, man. Black men in fucking America, man. Is
Hmm.
this year alone has been fucking crazy. This year alone has been crazy, along with with COVID going on and all
Yeah.
that shit. It's like shit been
Yes,
wild out
it
here.
is, man.
You ask me.
We got all the riots, the
Not even the riots.
protesting.
Not even the riots. It's
eh,
Ahmaud Arbery. That shit shouldn't have happened.
None of this shit shouldn't happen.
Yeah, none of
You're
this
on
shit
this
shouldn't have happened.
happen. None of
Breonna
this shit.
Taylor shouldn't have happened. George
Like
Floyd
like
shouldn't have
say
happened.
say 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 for instance, y'all was in the same category as Floyd. That's from here, man. That's from Houston. If I'm telling the officer, sir, I cannot breathe. I can't. I need some air in me right now. You literally take whatever air out of me, and you literally fighting for your life because you can't do nothing. You got your hands in your back, cuffed
Then
up,
your home
can't
change it
do
in.
nothing,
I
and you.
agree with
I'm telling this Caucasian white or whoever he wanted to be that day. Hey, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I'm telling you
Yeah.
repetitive and repeatedly that I cannot breathe. And what can I do with that if I'm already cuffed to my back?
You're absolutely right.
Exactly. And that's what I
I
was saying.
can't do
Like,
nothing.
right, like you got like Slim, like you had me subdued, you had me restrained, and then you had five other motherfucking police surround me. What the fuck am I gonna do? Pinned down on the ground. What am I gonna
Facts.
do? What can I do?
Facts.
You really think
And
I'm gonna get up and be bold to try to run or fight you motherfuckers?
when I
yeah.
know damn damn well you ain't gonna pick up that taser and tase me. You gonna shoot me if I run.
This
Either
nigga
way I
was
look
telling
at
me
it,
to
I'm
call
getting
for his
shot.
mother who is dead.
Right.
And the crazy thing, because black, of course, this topic right here really hits home for me, because the way I feel is that black men in America, aside from with the senseless shooting, from the police and everything like that, black men just have to come together,
Yeah,
somehow.
point
We
blank
have to
period.
we
That's
have
it.
to
It ain't
come
no
we have to come
somehow
together
we
as a
just need
unit.
to find out how to get together. It ain't no
Yeah,
somehow, bro. It's
yeah,
this is a must at this point.
yeah,
Yep, just
and
like just like just like
we
the
definitely have to come together. We can come together for a barbecue and a cookout, or we can come together at a party. We can come together to
Oh, hold on.
the.
I wouldn't agree. Not necessarily, Tone. You can't even have a good cookout or a good party without somebody being ignorant nowadays.
I mean, the point is, all you got to do is say is I'm having a barbecue, if I'm having a game night, or anything,
Yeah,
Yeah, and they
and you
yeah.
gonna
come
show
together.
up like
But
like
guarantee
a herd of
you,
ants, man.
yeah, but guarantee you say, hey man, I want to have a town hall, talk about what the fuck going on in our community.
You
You
hear
got to do that
crickets.
shit. You know, to be honest,
It'll be
it
ghost
wouldn't
town.
happen. It wouldn't
Right.
happen. And the shit fucking crazy. The shit fucking crazy, man. And it really,
Yeah.
it really blows my mind. And listen,
Matter of fact,
uh, look, I gotta do better too as a black man. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I gotta do more in my community myself. So yeah, I'm not gonna act like I'm out here doing the shit that I'm talking about right now. But
Right. We just gotta do better
what
at it.
I've seen exactly. I
Exactly.
gotta be better at it. We all gotta be better at it. So
yeah,
Mhm.
and even if we trying to be better at it, we still got them people, them prejudiced white folks to be like, nah, I don't want you here. Like say for instance, we all hit the lottery at the same time. We all get a big cut of it, and we go to the white folks neighborhood. What is the first thing they gonna look at? Oh,
My
you black.
neighbors think I'm selling dope.
Mhm.
Goddamn.
hmm
Yep. You
Mhm.
gonna be the first victim. He selling dope. How am I selling dope? And you see me with a shirt on, button up, with a tie on, maybe. You know what
They
I'm saying?
don't
I
care.
might be feeling the tie that day.
They
That's why I say
look.
they don't
You
care.
look. You look too
You look too
professional for
clean.
them.
Yeah, you too
You
clean
look
for them
too
at that
much
point.
professional for them. They used to seeing this shit. Nigga walking
hmm
around
Oh,
with a motherfucker with his hood on and shit. But
the
at the same
intimidation
time,
is
Everything
we could
real.
off
be
his ass
we
and
could be
shit.
that we
Yeah.
could be that same motherfucker that just changed our clothes from having our suit on 2 hours ago.
The intimidation is
yeah,
real when we throwing that
Perception, man.
suit. When we throwing that suit, the intimidation is real.
Yeah.
And
yeah. They they
They do
they
not
they
like
scared
when
of
we
a black
clean up. They
man.
do
They
not
scared
like
of
that.
a successful black man. If a white man see a successful black man in high end restaurant, the first thing, oh, he's selling dope, or what he do to be sitting at a table like this with me?
if
I
you
earned
if
this
you
shit.
if you
Duh.
think about it, right? If you think about it, all these celebrities, right, who had a lot of dirt back in the day, but now all of a sudden it's just coming to light. If you look at it and see the race that all this stuff is going in on, you know, you see that it happens to a
Mm-hmm.
lot of black celebrities.
Mm-hmm. And
It
you know
happens to a
what?
lot of
Yeah,
black celebrities.
You,
It's
you
just
know my
crazy.
lady said the other day, we was talking, man. I was like, man, what the fuck, man? Like, this shit crazy. She was like, man, and I see it because we are the superior beings, you know what I'm saying? White people. Like, once a black woman enter a white woman and that child just come out color. You know what I'm saying? So we are the dominant race. And they know she was like, man, white people really know they're weak. They really can't fight because our that black and brown color is strong as hell. Because again, once once that white lady push out a child of color, it's no longer white. So that's another reason why they're trying to kill us so daggone much. Because once we redevelop with them, they definitely scared of that. A mixed breed,
yeah. Cause you got to remember, just like back in the day, they was torturing our women back in the day,
yep.
hmm
and now the ties have twisted, and now us as black men doing it to their women, not really for it's torturing them, but
We
sexually
fucking they
torturing them.
women. That's all. That's
Yeah.
it. That's all. There's no other
And
way to look at it.
I used to say
Yeah.
that, man. Look, hey, look, man, look. Slave masters used to be mad as shit because Bubba was fucking the shit out of her ass. But guess what? You made Bubba go fuck her. You
Exactly.
made Bubba go fuck her. You can't.
Because you
Hey,
couldn't
you
fuck her.
look, man. Look, you can't get mad because we no homo. You can't get mad because we slanging and we banging, and our women got
Right.
curves and shit, and y'all women flat.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man.
Hey, bruh. Hey,
Because
man.
without us being kings of the jungle, who gonna do it for us?
Who gonna rule it?
Exactly.
Exactly. And they already know. They already know. Once Susie go in Rick's door, she ain't coming back out.
hmm
she ain't coming back out. Yeah, like you
Yeah,
see my main man
she done for.
you see my main man on Holly Rice did, baby. I ain't coming home. I ain't coming home. Put the kids
I'm
in the phone.
trying to tell
Hey,
you.
baby, I ain't coming home.
Yeah, yeah,
That sister turned his ass out. They scared
hmm
of that shit, man. They hate it. They hate it, and
hmm
they hate us for it.
And
Because
hey, look,
again, We are the
Telling
dominant
people,
gender.
man. Exactly. Yeah, we just, black men in America just have to do better. It's
Mhm.
already bad enough that we got the stereotype. You know what I'm saying? And there was a statistic out there, that says that black men won't live past 25. At first it was 21. Then the numbers is reached.
Right.
And the stereotype is always going to be there. The statistic is always going to be there. We
Yep.
got to be better than those stereotypes and those statistics.
No
I mean, because
statistics.
look, shit, I know I ain't perfect, and I ain't about to be out here acting like I ain't perfect. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But
Yeah, ain't nobody perfect by a long shot, bro.
exactly,
Nobody.
exactly, my fucking point exactly. You know what I'm saying? But black men in America just have to do better. We have to come together for everything and not just,
Hmm.
what I'm saying, barbecue and game nights and spades. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
we got a whole bunch of assholes out here trying to keep us apart, and it's working. I
Hmm.
ain't
Exactly.
gonna lie to you, that shit is definitely working.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, man, we're going to keep this ball rolling. We got another topic that, might get a little bit touchy as well. And that's is the relationship still.
Oh Lord,
Yeah, it's it's
I'm
it's
Next
telling
it's
you.
topic.
20 it's
Next.
2020.
Next. I don't want to talk about it next.
Nah. We
It's
gonna
I
talk.
mean it's
We gonna talk about this one, baby.
yeah,
I
we
don't
gonna
want
we
to
gonna
talk
we gonna get
about
this
it.
thing cracking. We gonna get this thing cracking. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm not ready.
I'm just gonna go out and say it.
No.
I don't know. It just seems like relationships are different nowadays than how it used to be.
You know
Because
why?
times have changed. You gotta think. Times have definitely changed.
You know
Like
why?
not trying to be funny, but anytime this that WAP video, that WAP video got me disturbed because anytime you think you can just go around think it's
Man.
I'm sorry, I
Go
don't want
ahead,
to be
Mike.
I don't want to be mean or nothing, but if you can't cook clean, you ain't getting no wedding ring. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Say
Yeah.
What
that
the
for the
fuck
ones
you
in the
got
back.
some
Woo.
wedding?
What?
I'm
Say
getting
that for the
What? If
ones in
you
the
can't,
back.
I'm, I'm like him. If you can't cook, clean, wash clothes while I ain't there, baby, you
what
ain't
the fuck is you
fucking me.
waiting for?
Yeah, that wop ain't nobody initials to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that shit can mean whack ass pussy, wet ass pussy, weak ass pussy. That shit is okay. So what else?
I
What else
tell
do
you.
you have, or what else are you
Look,
like? My lady, I
look,
got a
that's
girlfriend.
it,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? My
That's
lady,
it.
I'm 42. My lady just
Right.
turned 50. You know what I'm saying? So I love older women. That's always been my thing. That's
Yeah.
just me. And the reason why because you learn a lot from older women, man. Not saying you can't
Mm-hmm.
learn from younger, but they're older women are a lot more mature. My lady, she a
Yeah.
professor. You know what I'm saying? She run three
Yeah.
businesses
Speak. Matter,
and she make
matter,
damn good
matter of
money.
fact, speaking. I don't mean to cut you off, man, but speaking of that, you know what? Well, Tunes and Jug, y'all know one of our boys just got engaged, man. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Shout
Yeah,
out, shout out,
my
shout
boy
out,
DJ. Shout out to my boy
yeah,
DJ,
see,
man.
yeah,
My
shout
man
out.
got
he got engaged.
engaged. Engaged. And the
Congratulations.
rock was big.
That's
Oh,
what's
the
up.
rock was big,
That's what's up. It just
You heard what he said? Look, he said, I asked a woman if she take pussy off the table, what can she do for me?
but see,
Pause.
you know what? You know
Check
what?
that
It
off the
ain't
checklist.
see, that's the thing. That's the thing. It shouldn't be it shouldn't be about what the woman could do for me because it's always
what we can
when a man get asked that question, we can answer that motherfucker for days. It shouldn't be about what I could do, what the woman could do for me, what I could do
Cause
for the
what
woman, what we can do for each other.
exactly? What can we do
Each
together?
other.
You
Let's
know?
create
don't
let's create a win-win situation for the better of our relationship and not just one sided. You know what I'm saying? Because
mm-hmm.
we know what women could do for us. They could cook, they could clean, they could dress up, they could play motherfucking freak for us, they could have a baby for us. We all know we can name a lot of shit a woman could do for us. But what can we honestly do for a woman? Let's be honest.
Mhm.
We hear crickets.
Shit, that
Exactly.
much,
We hear
that
crickets.
much. See,
Exactly. So again, I
we
say
can do it
it's
right.
about that key word, that relationship. It ain't about
Mhm.
him or her. It's about us. You know what I'm saying? Because we all men are selfish. We are very selfish. I hate to admit it,
Yeah.
but we are
No.
very
No.
selfish. You know what I'm saying? If a
Yeah.
woman gonna spoil us, and we so used to being goddamn spoiled because women are what? Women are
Don't take
nurturers.
that away
Women are
from me.
they take care
Don't
of
take
homes.
that away from me.
I'm
You
used to this.
know.
I don't deserve that.
But yeah, I mean, listen,
Right.
and I'm gonna
Yeah.
be real. I'm gonna be real. Growing up, my mother always told me that she want to make sure that I know how to do the basic things, the
Yeah.
basic necessities, so I won't have to depend on no woman. Now
Cook,
she
and
ain't say that a woman ain't supposed to do for you, but she said just to make sure that in case you don't you don't get married in your life, I want you to be able to know how to do these essential things. This is
You know
important.
what? To touch on that, too, bro. My mama told me that 5 days ago. She told that to another woman that I'm working with, man. She told her the same thing. My son ain't gonna want for nothing but some goddamn pussy from a goddamn woman. And she bit them words.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and the crazy
We all
part
know
is,
how
it's like,
those two
a
play.
lot,
We
a lot, a
all
lot of a lot of people say the joke. What I'm saying, oh, she can't cook, clean, and why is this? I mean, look, I can do that. That's
know.
not a requirement. You know,
Yeah,
that's
If
something that you should be
ain't,
doing.
ain't, not,
Period. As an
ain't nothing a
adult,
woman do is requirement.
as an
Nothing.
adult, you should be doing those things regardless.
First and foremost. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
you
just
was raised
that's
to
just
clean up the
icing.
house
That's
and
just
cook for
icing on the
yourself
cake.
and wash
That's
clothes.
just icing on the cake. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if you grew up without having to cook and clean, well, guess what? You're gonna learn something today.
You're gonna
You're gonna
learn
learn
something.
something today. You're gonna learn.
What's up, BK? I'm on this pod.
And so listen, I'm all for the whole business where you know that WAP video is just like
For entertainment
see,
purposes only. That's what I call that shit. That shit was for
yeah,
entertainment
entertainment
purposes only.
entertainment
I
purposes.
ain't fucking need one of them bitches. It look good. I
Because
like the song. Keep moving.
guess what? The same
Like,
chick who
you got
said
people out
that,
there taking that
the
shit
same
literal.
the same chick who said the
You got
same chick
women
who
out
said
here
that in those lyrics, bro. The same chick who said that in those lyrics, bro, turned around and tried to divorce the man, and turned around again and said,
taking
And
that
take it
right
back.
"I was just playing. I was just playing." Hey, look, listen here. You don't know how
But
to
you know
do
what?
those things.
Hey CJ, you know what was funny? It's funny you said it because somebody, I'm sure y'all done seen the memes. Y'all bitches talking about wop wop wop, but you got one nigga who shot both of you, who shot you on your motherfucking foot. So you must ain't got that much of a wop, and then you got this clown ass nigga who jumping out there cheating on you. So what
Right.
is your wop?
Yeah,
What is your wop? What is your
that's a
wop
whole
really
look.
doing?
Listen, that's a whole another thing that what I'm
Whack
saying
ass
that
pussy.
we gonna talk about next week on the next episode. But yeah, again,
And I,
relationship scale. The way I look at it is, in a relationship, it shouldn't take rocket science. Then
Oh,
just be
But you
simple.
got you got you
hold
got
on,
you
hold
got
on.
to, you got to remember
It
you got
shouldn't be
to
this
remember
difficult. It shouldn't be
not
this
all
difficult.
women
Hold
didn't grow up. All women didn't grow up having that mama or that grandma or that father or that
right.
grandfather that was on their
And
ass
the men.
every day.
that goes for me too.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Like
And you know what?
if you don't have that platform there already, there's nothing gonna be there when you get grown.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Your
And I was
backbone
about to
do
say,
come when you're young. Your backbone do come when you're young.
yeah, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
absolutely. But
backbone when
nowadays,
you're
man, for real, let's be honest, man. Hold on, I'm about to light this incense, but let's be honest, man. Motherfucker, yeah, I'm about to get high. Y'all see my big ass lighter, big speaker lighter, motherfucker. Honestly, nowadays, man, it's like sex on this huge platform, to whereas men men ain't even got to worry about motherfucking working hard for no pussy nowadays, or working hard to get a woman at home. Shit, because these niggas don't know how to court, and they believe chivalry is dead. You can go ask a young man what the hell chivalry mean. He like,
young. What's
what?
that?
What's
What's
that?
that?
Chivalry?
What the hell is that?
That's
I
What is
don't
yeah,
know.
courting?
man.
What
What
the
is
heck is
that?
that?
Yeah. They
You know
gonna
why?
be like this
Unfortunately,
again, like
because they
bro.
haven't been taught that, and we can't sit up here and say that these young men, it's too late for them to be taught that. But the question is, are they willing to be taught that? No, that's
Right.
the answer. Why? Because pussy's so fucking easy to get, dick is so easy to get. They ain't gotta work for the shit. So who really
So
wants to be in that relationship if they know it's
right.
out there? It'll take you nothing but motherfucker what? A pack of runts and the motherfucker and the $80 hotel room, you ain't got your own spot.
See,
You
hey,
good.
it's not even that. All you gotta do is put on some Netflix on a movie that don't either one of y'all want to watch, and it's over
And a
with.
bottle of Hennessy.
Netflix and
What?
chill.
So on that
And a
note,
bottle of Hennessy.
on,
And you gonna get that Henny dick. No, no
I'm
bullshit.
done.
That's
I'm
crazy.
done.
And then, see, you know what? You know what the wild shit is, TJ? And man, you see this shit, and I know all y'all, we see this shit every day in the group, dog. It's like women be like, I want some dick. I'm horny. That be Sunday. But Wednesday or Tuesday night, I don't got a man. It's so lonely out here. I'm so single. It's so hard.
You better
Bitch, you was
answer
just
those
up there trying to get
DMs.
your pussy up 2 days ago.
You better answer those
You should have been
DMs.
trying to find a dude 2 days
You better
ago.
answer those
I'm
DMs.
trying because
You better answer
look.
that knock on that door.
But watch
I
this.
we
Common sense don't grow in everybody's garden either, fellas. Common sense do
it's
not
like
grow in everybody's garden.
just
No,
like the other
Mm-hmm.
day. The other day, man, I was in this group. I'm in this group. I don't know if I don't know if y'all might not be, but I'm a Capricorn. I'm in this group on Facebook, and this woman said I'm looking for a dude that's willing to give me everything I want. And one dude literally said, "If I give you everything you want, what's there in return?"
right,
And she didn't answer it. She took down the post.
right. Because it's like yeah, you say this, you say that. You really don't want that shit because once that nigga getting them draws, is y'all look, y'all don't fuck for about a good 2-3 hours. Y'all done had a good Saturday night. Y'all wake up Sunday morning, look at each other like, now
Who the
what?
fuck is
The
this?
question is,
Now
what
what?
can
Yeah,
what the
what you
question
want,
Where do we go from here?
the question for her is, what is it do you have to offer other than
Yeah,
late night in the bed?
yeah,
What
late
does he
night
have to
special,
offer?
dog.
You know, do you
Yeah,
have
like
conversation? You know,
I'm like that too. Like what can be offered other than that motherfucking
yeah,
penis in
sex
between
is
your legs?
sex. Sex is sex. Doesn't really
that shit,
require much
man,
more.
Yeah,
that shit, like you said, TJ, that shit ain't nothing but a. Hey, look, at the end of the day, that shit nothing but an added bonus. That vagina, and trust me, we
Exactly.
love the bonus prize. We all love it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And women
trying to
love the
tell
bonus
you.
prize that we hold. So, but it's more to it than just to add some titties, man. It's
Uh,
conversation, man. You gotta do shit around that. Like
say that
again,
again. That part.
I'm learning late. I'm learning
That
late,
part.
but I'm learning now. You know what I'm saying? To be more domestic around my lady's house, and I don't even live with my lady. I live down here in PG. My lady live in B-more, but I go up there
Hmm.
for Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Stay till like
Right. Yeah.
Friday and
Yeah. You
Saturday
did
because
tell
of
me
my
that. You did
podcast.
tell me
But
that. Right.
yeah, I help her out up there. Look, baby, you need anything? You know what I'm saying? You need this. You vacuum floors. You know what I'm saying? Vacuum carpet floor, wash the dishes, and I only have, and the key thing when it comes to these relationships to keep them good, that the ones that are in them, just do spontaneous shit for you one. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
She shouldn't have to ask your motherfucking ass to take out that motherfucking trash. Because trust
Exactly.
and
Hell
believe,
no. I took the,
You got Slim
like,
Tim
hey,
waiting around the
them,
corner who would
I'm
love
gonna
to be up in
tell
your
you now.
motherfucking position. That
Who probably asked the last 3 weeks before.
you hear me?
I'm gonna tell you
And that's
now. If I see the trash halfway, I'm taking it out.
Yeah.
So fellas, listen. Let me tell you this. You might think that it's something so small as taking out the trash.
Do it.
Just, just do it.
Be like Nike, nigga.
I swear to
Just
Do
do
God,
it.
it.
just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Like Nike say, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
shit
Just
ain't
do
hard
it.
to do, man. It should.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know,
and again, I mean,
don't
it's just
create problems in the household that you
yeah,
just don't need. You know,
definitely.
and that be one of the biggest parts. You know, and
The ego,
listen,
because the man's ego.
yeah, and listen, I got homies who I have to correct. You know, at times too,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, and I tell them all the time, listen, just because I'm your homie, don't mean I'm gonna let you do wrong.
Right.
I
Yeah,
ain't
Right.
gonna let you
Yeah.
do
because you
wrong.
my
You know,
man, because you my man, and you in this good ass relationship
Sure
with this
that.
awesome ass woman,
Right.
and I know you a damn good dude. You think I'm gonna let you fuck her over? No, nigga. If I'm a real nigga and I'm your nigga, I'm gonna check you because I know that's the woman for you. You know,
exactly.
man, for her. Look,
That's
Slim,
what you need
Yeah,
right
tighten the
there.
fuck up. Tighten up.
and
No, man,
also,
I wasn't
yeah,
wrong. I wasn't wrong. No, bro, you was wrong. You was wrong.
mm-hmm,
Apologize to your queen and keep it moving.
exactly,
Because I always say, hey, look, don't fuck up a lifetime. Don't fuck up a nice time for a lifetime with these silly dilly ass bitches. They ain't worth it.
mm-hmm, yeah,
I don't learn the hard way. Trust me. I can admit now. I don't learn
right,
the hard way. You know what I'm saying? I love my lady. You know, and if honestly, if I want to have it, I can ask because that's the relationship we got. That's the relationship we created. We don't
Facts.
mind having an extra head, an extra pair of soft legs in our bedroom, but trust and believe, I get permission.
Huh. You understand?
I get
So yeah,
permission.
we gonna dial it back a little bit. We're gonna dial it back a little bit. Yeah, we didn't touch on some very very intense topics. Get a little tense. You got a little tense there. You got a little tense.
Tension.
But we gonna dial it back a little bit. It's holiday prep. It's the holidays is coming right around the corner. Halloween is next weekend. So I mean, listen,
Fuck
COVID
Halloween.
19,
I don't
yeah,
think I'm gonna motherfucker
COVID
Halloween.
19, and it's the holidays, man. How are y'all right now prepping for the holidays? Not Halloween,
I
but
ain't tell.
the
I say straight
holidays.
up, I
Yeah,
ain't
with
tell.
with COVID
The
19.
holiday spirit ain't telling no more, bro. Like, look at the world.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
ain't
Hey,
that.
I'm with you. I mean, again, my birthday about to be on the 2nd. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to that. I ain't thinking about that Halloween shit. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving and stuff.
Right.
But
Mm-hmm.
CJ, my mother just
Yeah,
passed on my
DJ.
the day for Mother's Day this year. So I already know my transition into the holidays without my mother for the first time is definitely gonna be a little rocky.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying? But
know,
other
I
than that,
know.
I'm just I ain't worried about I'm worried about Christmas for one person, Madison Rayburn. That's it.
Exactly.
That's the fucking it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Other than that, I ain't doing shit, man. I ain't the holidays,
yeah,
the
like
holidays. I got this
20
massage business going on now. I'm trying to get these
20
massages in. So ladies,
Uh,
y'all need some
2020,
massages.
2020 is not 2020, bro. 2020 is like playing Jumanji right now, bro. Somebody gotta
yeah.
fix the
There we
game,
go.
dog.
They need to put an asterisk by this year. You know what I'm saying? When they see 2020,
Man,
it needs to be a star by this year. You know what I'm
I will
saying?
say
Like,
this though, honestly, 2020, this pandemic has helped people
yeah.
in a good way sometimes, some,
Yeah,
and then on the
yep.
flip
Cause
side, it
it
also
brought it
has
brought
its
it brought
downfall
some people
because
closer.
that was the first topic. I think
It
that was the first topic of the podcast. Was that
hmm
shit? Right? It's either
Life
you,
in quarantine.
it's either you picked up a good habit or you picked up bad habits.
yeah,
hmm
hell yeah, because look,
as a
man,
matter of
now
fact,
man, look,
it
it's
brought some people together though. I ain't
And
gonna lie,
before you
it
yeah,
brought
guys,
a
It
lot of
brought some people
relationships from
together and
hell,
pushed some
before
bro.
people
before
away.
you guys, before you guys
Yeah.
tag on that, again, that drives us into the next topic. Self reflection in 2020.
Oh shit!
Self reflection in
Self
2020.
reflection,
I mean,
man.
look, I'm gonna go first because like I said in the beginning, 2020 has been 2020. 2020 has been
Awful,
fucking
awful.
blower.
Fuck that, awful.
It's been a blower. You know what
this
I'm saying?
motherfucker been a
But
roller coaster ride.
Like
hell
shit.
yeah, hell yeah.
Slingshot.
But 2020, the things that I've learned is that um, don't take life for granted. Don't
Better
take life for
not.
granted, man. And this shit was an eye opener for me because a lot of things
Stop
happen.
yawning.
Like my dad, for instance, he had a stroke last year, and
Mm,
pretty much enabled his whole left side of his body, and it was even to a point where we had to talk about the next step to prepare, in case for the worst scenario, and it was very rough for me because I didn't know what to do
right.
because I've always had my dad there, even up until now. So just the thought of him not being there anymore, I didn't want to think about it. So
Mm,
I pretty much put my focus elsewhere, and it was a trying year for me. And then this year came around, and then with 2020 happening and all that, with him, there was an outbreak at the hospital that
Get
he's
out of
currently
there.
in right now in the beginning. But yeah, man, he's getting better now. He's right now and he's sitting up on his own. He's getting feeling back on his left side,
that's
and
what's up.
That's
yeah,
what's
man. So and just watching him and his progress, and all this and COVID and everything, he's ready to come home, and he think that he can just like walk out of the hospital right now, and because that's the person that he always been. He ain't been the person that let injury, for that matter, take him out,
Mm,
and that's just all. That's
It
that's
probably it probably was telling her, hey, time to slow down. rethink your life a little bit. Just
Exactly. So
Mm-hmm.
like
yeah, that's all it is,
watching
man.
him in in 2020, it let me say don't take life for granted. Even if shit do hit you from the left side, it might even slap you real hard.
Fuck, they might punch
But
you. Fuck, smack you.
you know,
They
but
might
Yeah.
punch you.
don't give
It
up
might
on it.
push you in the hole, man.
Yeah, don't give up on it.
Yeah,
And
man.
that's
Look, my thing is, man, like Denzel say, you get down 7 times, you get up at 8. You understand?
hmm
You get up at 8, man. You got to be, and again, that goes back to what we were saying earlier, man. That's the good thing about us black men and women, man. We strong, we fighters, we're warriors. You know what I'm saying? We built for it tough to go through certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate that Pops went through what he went through, but look at him, he's still fighting. He's still fighting.
Resilient,
Mhm.
young man.
You
Resilient.
got to, yeah, you just gotta that self reflection, man. That shit, it should definitely hit home for I think for all four of us. It should for the whole world because we really we honestly have been on fucking punishment. United States has been on punishment.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like
that's pretty
calm.
much.
You're grounded.
That's exactly what it is.
hmm
Yeah,
Everybody going timeout. Everybody ain't been good this year, so it's time to go to timeout.
Hell yeah.
yeah, and it's
Judd, what is your
unfortunate.
self reflection in 2020?
Huh?
Better myself. Not self-reflect. Yeah, better myself, man. Become a better man. Like I just want to be a better man. I know it ain't. I know, like you say, it ain't. We ain't perfect, but like you
Yeah.
said, I just want to do better for myself, for my kids' mom and shit. Just little
hmm
simple shit, nothing major. I ain't asking for too much, just little slight shit.
What about you, Ray?
Um, this man. I don't know yet.
It
But the year is still it ain't far enough
ain't
for me.
over yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
ain't
far
it
from
ain't
over.
completely over yet. But thus far, it's 2020, man. You know that 2020 is like that clear eye vision. You know what I'm saying? You know that
Yeah,
2020. You know they say 2020 is some of the goodest vision.
it's your best
It,
vision.
it's
Yeah,
an eye opener. You know what I'm saying? And again,
I
on the
like
good
that.
side and
I
the
like
bad
that
side.
right there.
Yeah,
I like
2020
that.
2020 eye opener.
is the
Yeah, it
good
is.
vision. Yeah, so it's still reflecting. It's still reflecting. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still going. You know, it's just I'm just trying to take one day at a time. Real
Yeah.
for real.
What about you, Play?
Man, I don't even know where to start at, man. I ain't even lying to you, man. I got a manager that's trying to move me up at my job. I done got
Congratulations.
and I gotta appreciate it. I done got better with people, like talking to them, answering them differently, getting the perspective of different lives, man. Like I had a lady come in and she told me straight up, she said, "Man, I ain't never been to Specs my first time in 45 years me coming into a liquor store. I don't know what I'm doing, and I need
Mm-hmm.
your help." I said, "Yes, man. All right, I got you." She said, "Okay, well, she kind of looked at me kind of strange because I'm in a long sleeve shirt as an employee. Most managers got long sleeve shirts, so I'm in a long sleeve shirt, with my name tag on, dressed properly, shirt tucked in. I got a little bit of expensive cologne on because I like to wear it every now and then. Uh, and she said, "You look presentable. You smell presentable." And the lady walked away and gave me after I finished helping her, she gave me a $40 tip, and I didn't even ask for it.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's
And
all
That's
right.
what's up.
I've met one of the head people that's over specs. He told me if I ever need anything, let him know. He gave me his number and yeah. So I pretty much
Hmm.
got a. I'm
That's
be
what's up,
I'm
man.
Finding
become a
out you
people
finding
person.
out some people in high places, boy. It ain't what you know, it's who you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Right.
trying to tell you. I'm
So,
kind of glad to be starting to be a people person now. So
yeah, man, yeah, definitely. So, this is pretty much coming to the end of this podcast. This is the first episode. I appreciate everybody who has tuned in. You guys have been great. DJ, again, congratulations on being engaged, man. That's a huge thing. That's a huge thing, man.
Congratulations, brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
congratulations, black
Congratulations.
ass.
Congratulations. Ray, man, I appreciate you
Yeah,
definitely
Ray,
coming
thanks for
on, man.
stepping back,
Yeah, we
It's
bro.
appreciate you coming by,
yeah,
man.
man.
Hey,
So
anytime.
before we actually part ways with you, man, um, tell us a little bit about Snow and how can they find you?
Shit on Instagram, SNOU clothing altogether, SNOU clothing. Um, on Facebook it's SNOU capitalized. That's all I got on there. I don't have a website up yet, but if you need to get in contact with me, you want some apparel, holler at me on Facebook at Ray Boom. You know what I'm saying? Or reach out to me at RLBJR77 at gmail.com. That's my main email address. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, y'all can look Thursdays, check us out. WHL Podcast at 8:15. You know what I'm saying? We on all platforms. We on Instagram. We on YouTube. So check our YouTube channel out. We on Apple Podcasts. Um, and we on Spotify. If y'all know anybody, you know what I'm saying, TJ, I know you do beats and stuff, production and music, man. Any artists that looking for that's looking to have this stuff played on our intros, holler at us, man. I need original content. It must be original content, and the reason why because we are on Apple Podcasts. You know what I'm saying? So anything on published on Apple Podcasts is even the artist music or the independent artist music. So it must be original
Yeah,
content. So again, man, this yeah, we out there, man. Yeah, it ain't hard to find me. Trust me.
yeah.
Anybody need to reach out to me,
It
man,
really
just hard
ain't.
to
It really ain't
reach
hard to
to
find this
TJ.
man, man.
It
It
ain't.
really ain't hard to
It
find him.
ain't. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker tell me they got some shit going on, they got a business, one thing for sure, two things for certain. I share that shit. You can call me Mr. Network. I love the network. I love to help people out. It ain't even about my brand or my clothing. It's about helping other motherfuckers out as well as myself. But I like to big up other people's brand too, and all black. I ain't no shade to no other races, but I'm for my people first and foremost. So
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But man, we definitely appreciate you. Definitely keep up the good work, bro. Yeah,
yes, sir.
we always gonna chop it up. You know, always gonna chop it up.
Mm-hmm.
We always gonna link up. Hopefully we have you again in the future. You know,
I'll let
and
me, man. You know I'm here.
yeah, you have a good one, man.
You too. Y'all be safe, all right?
All right, Raybo,
All right, you
take it
too,
All
easy,
right,
bro.
bro.
man.
All right.
All right, and again, thank you guys definitely for tuning in. Next week, same time, we'll be here. Hopefully we'll have a fourth co-host. We're working on that right now. Not gonna tell you, not gonna tell you exactly who. Not gonna tell you that exactly who. But yeah, we gonna get this thing cracking. We gonna get this thing cracking. But again, thank you guys for definitely tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely give us feedback. You know,
Please do.
you can follow us on Twitter
Make
below. You can at
matter of
Make
fact,
BKE
some
Podcast.
suggestions.
matter of
Just to
fact,
let you guys know.
make sure y'all like, share, and share the broadcast, man, because
Yeah,
that's
man.
all what
Yeah,
we're gonna come
like
up.
and share this broadcast, man. Even if we ain't live, you can still go back and watch it. So definitely
Right.
we'll like and share it.
Drop
like I
some info
said, hey,
on us. Let
bro,
us know something.
you can follow us on Twitter at BKE Podcast. You can also follow us at BKE Podcast on Facebook.
Mhm.
Yeah,
BKE
you
stands
matter of
for
fact,
Black Kings.
y'all can if y'all want, y'all can follow me at my Facebook page, Kendrick Francisco. If y'all want, man, y'all can hit me up, personal messages, whatever. It don't matter. Y'all feel like talking, we all
Yeah,
here
there
to
you
talk, man.
go.
That's all.
There you go. And you can, like I said, you can definitely follow us on our page. You know, you can post on our page. You know, we post on the daily anyway. So definitely tune in. BKE stands for Black Kings Empowerment, and
Black Kings, you
Black
dig?
Kings Empowerment, and this is something that we all came up with as collective, and it's a message that we sending out. But definitely, again, to tune in next Saturday at 7 p.m. Again,
Saturday at 7 p.m.
I'm CJ, aka Tunes. My bro, this is Play. This is Juggy. You guys have a good night. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a good night.
Peace.